Sigma? Now there's a Sigma? What the is Sigma? What's up, gentlemen? So today we are talking about the newest addition to the social hierarchy pyramid, which is the elusive Sigma male. Am I really talking about this? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run through these 15 traits of the Sigma male. I'll let you follow along, decide whether or not it's you, or if it's not, I don't care. But what I do care about after I'm done is telling you what you need to know and what you need to do to be alpha, sigma, or even beta. Because technically nobody wants to be a beta. I'm gonna tell you what not to do in order to not be a beta. All right, number one, the Sigma male tends to be a loner. You're gonna hear a lot about the lone wolf, right? That already sounds sexy and like something I'd like to do. Number two, they're flexible. Number three, they are themselves, they're themselves regardless of who's watching, meaning that you don't bullshit people to try and make yourself better than you are, which is a good thing. They can lead without exerting authority. They're leaders. They're good listeners. That's awesome. They are self-aware. Being self-aware in today's world is something that is often overlooked, but this is something that's incredibly important for anybody, regardless of if you're Sigma or you're an Alpha. They have an ambiguous morality, which I have no idea what that even means. They have rusty social skills. Also not sure. They can fit into friend groups, but don't rely on them. So basically, you can have friends, but you don't need them. We all need friends, at least one. They decide their own future. Great. They tend to have small but close friend circles. Wait, I thought you said I didn't need a friend circle. They're self-sufficient because I don't need a friend circle. They aren't afraid to take risks. They aren't attention seekers. They have the potential to be alpha. Wait a second. If they have the potential to be alpha, aren't they alphas in training? This whole concept of the Sigma male is something that was developed or created to basically solve a problem of where do you put dudes that are confident, that are awesome, that are kicking ass, that aren't like 6'2", 250 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, that are more loners, more internal in terms of their motivation, and they don't have to be the center of attention. All right, so the one thing that really kind of stuck out to me when I did all my research about this like Sigma male thing is that apparently Sigma males don't really care about their appearance, they don't care about brand names, they don't care about what they wear. And this is something that I have an issue with. And the reason I have an issue with is because I know for a fact that it doesn't matter how amazing you are. If you're not taking pride in your appearance, it doesn't matter how badass Sigma you are not gonna have the opportunities that you need in order to be all the things that a Sigma is supposed to be. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to look good and look sexy, right? You gotta take care of your grooming because if you're whack and you stink, people aren't gonna wanna hang out with you. No wonder you're a lone wolf. The other thing is your style. Gentlemen, people form opinions about you in the first 3 seconds upon meeting you. And if you want to have the most opportunities you possibly can, you've got to pay attention to your style. Your clothes need to be good. Your accessories need to be straight. You see what happened there? Exactly. I threw these bad boys on. You're like, yo, alpha. Maybe that's what they were talking about in terms of a Sigma can become an alpha if he rocks enemy shades. Gentlemen, if you want to check out the baddest ass, most affordable, amazing sunglasses out there on the market, period, hit the link down below, go check out Enemy. These are the Enemy ones, all right? Now here's the deal. When I started this company, it was all about offering crazy, high quality, custom designs. We didn't just like stamp our logo for an incredible price.
Now I've quickly become obsessed with these because not only do they make me look like a boss, but they are 100% custom designs. Like they didn't just go mass produce some cheap glasses and slap their logo on there. They carefully designed every last centimeter. And they didn't stop there. These also have Zeiss lenses on them, the best lenses on the market. Their frames made from handmade Italian acetate. And if you look at their hinges, they have springs in them, which means they're gonna securely and comfortably fit on your head, no matter how big or small it is.
I hate to give you a free plug, but I got to for these. They're just so comfortable. These are good.
Look how sexy these sunglasses are, right? These are Enemy ones, the matte black, Enemy detail in silver, right? The gradient Zeiss lenses. Guys, we use Italian Mazzucchelli acetate. We use spring hinges so they fit on like all different size like heads. We use Zeiss lenses, which are the highest quality optics on the market, period. We've got 4 different styles. We've got Enemy 1s, which are like the classic Wayfarer. We've got the Enemy 2s, which are our version of the Clubmasters. Enemy 3s are the most badass aviators you've ever seen. The Enemy 4s are sick. They just look stupid on me because I got a tiny little pinhead, but if you are somebody that likes a bigger size sunglass, you're gonna love them. Guys, hit the link down below. Go get your badass enemy shades for an incredible price for a limited time. That code is only good for a few days, so if you're interested, hit it, get it. There is no better, more alpha or sigma accessory than a badass pair of shades, and it doesn't get any better ass than enemy. Hit the link, get started today, and get your game on super strong. All right, gentlemen, so now what we're gonna do is go over my list of the 10 traits of the modern day alpha male, sigma, whatever you wanna call it. These 10 traits are what you must possess in order to be amazing and kick-ass at life. Number 1 is self-esteem. Self-esteem is all about respecting yourself and not doing stupid shit and putting yourself in compromising positions. The second thing you need, gentlemen, is pride. Pride in who you are as a man, as a person, but pride in everything that you do. Number 3 is loyalty. You need to be loyal, not only to your word, like as in like if you say something, you better do it. You need to be loyal to people. Do not stab people in the back. Do not talk trash about other people that are supposed to be your friends. Number 4 is compassion. You need to be compassionate for others. One of the things that really upsets me in today's climate and world is that people get so pissed off at other people for being different. Just because somebody is different than you, believes different things, or might do different things, or live a different way, doesn't mean that you shouldn't like them, doesn't mean that you should talk down to them. It means that you need to be compassionate about the fact that people are different and it's okay. The world is bigger than you. Which brings us to number 5, which is respect. You need to respect other people. This means that you've got to accept the fact that people are going to be different. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they live their life or how they choose to live their life. Respect. It is critical that you respect others even if they're different. Why do you care where somebody sticks their dick? As long as it's not in your face, what does it matter? Why do you care what somebody wants to identify as? It doesn't affect me. It shouldn't affect you, but you still need to respect them as humans. Gentlemen, we got one shot at this life, and you got to make sure that your karma is solid. The 6th characteristic of a modern day alpha male, gentlemen, is he is motivated. He is motivated to achieve. He is motivated to do things that are bigger than sitting on his parents' couch playing video games. And a lot of times this motivation comes from the 7th trait, which is passion. You need to be passionate about something. So this whole idea and concept of having a passion or being passionate about something essentially means that there's something that you enjoy doing, something that gets you excited. But if you're waiting for life to knock on your door and deliver you a passion pizza, gentlemen, guess what? It's not coming. Number 8 is honesty and honorability. You need to be an honest, honorable person. If you're not, if you lie, if you cheat, if you steal, once again, karma, it's a bitch. And that train, it's coming. The 9th trait that I feel every single one of you needs to possess if you ever want to be awesome, and that is courage. Meaning that you don't run away from things just because they scare you. And even if something scares you, it doesn't mean that you're not willing to get in there and fight for what you want. And last but certainly not least, the 10th trait that a modern day alpha male needs to possess in order to kick ass at life is confidence. Confidence, baby. It all boils down to confidence. The reason why I started posting these videos 13 years ago was to help you feel better about yourself, because I know the power of feeling great about yourself and being confident. Now, confident doesn't mean that you are great at everything. It doesn't mean that you're not going to feel a little bit embarrassed or insecure in certain scenarios or situations. But a confident man understands the value that he brings to the world, and he understands that he can do it. It might not be easy, but he can do it, or at least he's going to try. And if he can't, he's going to ask for help, because alpha males ask for help. Sigmas, I don't know. They might not. Possibly, could be, possibly alpha, who knows? So anyway, gentlemen, I just wanted to do a quick video talking about this whole concept of the Sigma male, the newest kid on the social hierarchy block. And I gotta be honest, I love everything that it stands for, and if I had to pick in terms of if I personally was an alpha, a sigma, or a beta, I would probably consider myself a sigma. Except I like to look sexy, because there's nothing wrong with looking sexy. Gentlemen, I love you. I think you're amazing. Be the best person, best human you can possibly be, and everything else will work out.